Okay, let me try to make some sense of this. Screen 1 is just going to be whatever monitor you're trying to record from. You're going to add your Zoom microphone to it, whatever logo or information you want overlaid, and of course the screen you're going to be capturing your data from. You notice you can't see yourself, and that's okay because you are located on this second scene here called video camera recording. You can hear me talking now. And this works. It automatically records this video camera because you did this. You right click on that scene, choose filters, and you're going to add the filter called source record. If I hit plug in here, you see it right there. And once you've selected source record, it's going to give you a bunch of configuration options down on the bottom here. Now, I've tried to document these. You can play with them a little bit further. I think there's room for improvement under the bit rate, but I'm going to give you a slow roll on these. By the way, this PIP is important at the end. It lets you know that's the picture in the picture. Otherwise, you're going to overwrite your first video with your second one because it is going to record two separate videos in the same place, unless you change the path for the second video, but that confuses things further. You know, messing with encoder can end up with nothing but a dark green screen. I've tried that. You can play with it, but these settings definitely will work. Now, Chroma Key, I've got it disabled because I'm going to use Camtasia to pull in my picture-in-picture, to pull in my main video, and then I'm going to pull out the information there. Recording with a 4K camera, as I am, recording with a high bit rate, gives me plenty of wiggle room within Camtasia to do a good job and end up with a nice video. Okay, I'll go ahead and close that. You'll notice also under the video camera recording scene, I've added the Sony camera that I'm using. And that I have turned off any audio because all my audio is being handled on the screen side where we have the Zoom microphone added. And again, because, let me just show you this under filters again, because right here, you see this record mode? I have said that when I hit the recording button, period, to start recording from this, in this case, this scene. So that's the trigger. That's why this is being recorded even though it's not visible, because I've hit the recorded button down here for start recording. That's the trigger for this to start recording even if I'm not looking at it. And the end result is we end up with two separate streams. So let's give you an example of how this works. I'm going to have here, I've got a bunch of videos. I'm going to delete that so we end up with an empty screen. Okay, we'll come over here. All right, I've got OBS on the left. I've got no videos generated on the right where the OBS files are going to be deposited. I'm going to hit start recording. All right, as soon as I hit start recording, I get two videos dropped on that right side, one of them ending in PIP, even though I can't see it. And when I hit the stop button, that'll finish that. I'll minimize OBS for a moment. We'll come back over here. I'm going to open up just the PIP video. You see that's the video that I expected to get without any audio, which is good. And if I hit the other one, I get the audio. Start recording. And I get the videos dropped on that right side, one of them and the desktop display that I was trying to record. So those are my two videos. Now I can open up Camtasia, and this situation has plagued me for years. Frankly, even when Camtasia had the picture-in-picture so you could record to and pull out the alpha channel or the green screen, the quality of that green screen wasn't really very good. Once you pulled it out, it was too pixelated. Now I'm able to use a 4K camera, and let's go ahead and pull in. I'm going to drag these two media items into Camtasia. All right, we will drop the first one, the desktop video, and then we'll put my green screen right over the top of it. I'll go ahead and remove, under visual effects, I'll remove a color, and I'll use the eyedropper to pick something out there. Now, I've got a lot of junk in my background right now. I haven't taken the time to remove that, so I'm not worried about that for the sake of this video. I'm going to up the tolerance just a little bit, and I think you can see how this is pulling together. If I want to, I can crop some of that other video, the contents of my background out of there. That's not really the purpose of this video, but I do want to show you how this works. Now, I'm going to play that through. All right, as soon as I hit start recording, I get two videos dropped on that right side, one of them ending in PIP. And that little blip that you heard, I'm going to right-click on this PIP and choose Silence Audio. For some reason, I noticed it dropped a little bit of something in there, some garbage audio, and we'll redo this. All right, as soon as I hit start recording, I get two videos dropped on that right side, one of them ending in PIP. So you see that sounds really good. Now I can play with audio and things like that. One of the things I've noticed when I do this, however, it's a good idea on the audio stream. I'm going to separate the audio and video. Okay, in my particular setup, I'm using an F6 Zoom, not a microphone, but a mixer. And within here, I'm going to click Mix to Mono. Otherwise, it only comes out one speaker. So, for instance, recording, I get two videos. I don't know if you hear that or not, but I'm going to hit Mix to Mono now. It was dropped on that right side. And now it gives it to me in both speakers. I'm not a sound expert. There are ways that by sending it to a double channel or multiple channels of audio, there are some benefits to that, but in the case of Camtasia, you want to bring that back together as one. And that's it. That's how you do this thing in OBS that results in two separate videos. Now at any point, I shouldn't say that's it, at any point in this process, if I want to come over here to animations in Camtasia and minimize myself, all I got to do is click on that video one time to put it in the animation mode, and then I can drag that down to put myself on the lower right corner, and that'll take place in Camtasia automatically. Two videos dropped on that right side. You see? So all the flexibility you want is now available using that OBS plugin called Source Record. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. All right, as soon as I hit start recording, I get two videos dropped on that right side, one of them ending in PIP, even though I can't see it. And when I hit the stop button,